Hello and welcome to Confusion Episode 1 because last couple weeks didn't count because they were just one shots. We are going to join our adventurous players in a homebrew campaign where hopefully I don't kill them like I do with modules.
It's okay, I have 15 back.
Okay, and our cast of characters includes uh, Celeste, uh, and Celeste is a tiefling druid. Then we have the horribly named Herorin Lascape.
I need permission.
To do what? Oh,
A character.
everybody might need permission for their character. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Okay, Dr. Medic needs his character. Do you have somebody doing? Nathaniel, please shut my door. I think you guys all. Yeah, okay. So, also, I made the new landing screen. Um, if you would like to whisper me with anything that you find that is hidden in the screen, you will get inspiration. There are currently 4 items, 5, hidden in the screen.
This screen?
Yeah, the landing screen, the big one with this is
The pretty flowers.
yeah. There's 4 items hidden in there. So your inspiration. Yeah. So you all have made it to Callum's Port, the capital city of Kalamshan. There is a mostly desert in the area that you are in right now. There is some grassland, deserty oasis, starting to, get a little greener as you go north towards the mountains. But the part that you are in specifically right now is Callumsport. Callumsport is a very large city on the far realm. It's actually one of the most populous cities. It is very much a trade port and a trade city. They are run by I think it's a sheik. Or a pa. I'm gonna screw the names up. It's a pasha, not a sheik. Wrong one. Whatever. So, yes. I don't know what reasons you guys found. But I did ask that you have reasons to be in Kalamshan. And in Kalamport, in Kalamshan. There's a lot of Kalams in that city. So, oh, I forgot to introduce Doc. Doc is our resident Dr. Medic.
Hello. Yeah, I'm like super dumb. I was like trying to figure out why does my microphone not work, and then it hit me because I changed the settings to like push to talk yesterday, and I'm like, why is it not working? What's going on?
That will definitely, yeah, that will definitely mess your stuff up.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. I should. Not bad.
Okay. I think we've described our characters already in particular detail. Like, Dr. Medic looks like a blonde Wolverine. So, let us welcome us to Callansport. No, they're hidden.
Dang it.
Don, you are incorrect. On the second.
On what? I thought so. That was too easy. And obviously the other one, but just like blatantly obvious.
I know. Okay. Anyway, so you guys find yourselves in the bazaar of Callansport. It is a very much an open bazaar with merchants and the tents with the tables and the thing, and it's very loud. It's very dusty. The smell is not particularly pleasant because there's all these people coming in and out, and the bazaar is quite famous for its having something from everywhere because it is on a major seaport. So everything is here. Fruits and vegetables and animals and gobbledygoo. You guys really, really want this stuff. You are just
How can you whisper?
/whisper or /W. I'm sorry, space. And then you would put GM.
Slash this way? This way or that way?
This way. Slash.
So leaning away from the
Or where's
W?
that? Question mark. Slash.
Ah, question mark slash.
Yes.
Thank you. And then put GM, W space
Yes.
GM.
Yes.
If this
Yes,
is wrong,
space, GM, space, then type it in.
okay.
I have given my players a thing, and they're going psychotically crazy about it.
Problem is I don't know what the sizes of everything are, so I might have to like scroll all the way in to see the ants to find what I'm looking for. I don't know.
I didn't actually think you guys would be like so quite crazy about it. Okay. Anyway, you were in the bazaar in Callansport.
Wait, you didn't put it underneath any of the characters, did you?
No, I did not do that. No, that would be rude and unnecessary.
'Cause that'd be dirty.
Yeah, it's super dirty because the game is paused and we can't move them.
Yeah, no. They're all in
Right.
the open. They're all in the open.
That-
And you said it was a knife, the cherry blossom, and what else?
I didn't tell you what I hid.
Yeah, you did. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's what everybody tossed up for their favorite item.
Fine, I will.
Cause there's fucking cherry blossoms everywhere, so
There's a different set of cherry blossoms. There is a cherry blossom, a dagger, a raven, and a bow.
So I was right.
was I right?
Yeah, you got the bow.
What did Henny get?
You got the.
I got the raven, the dagger, and the bow. I didn't think the flowers would have been. I thought the jewels.
You mean that big ass raven in the middle of the map, or the corner of the map?
Yeah, it's super hidden, right?
No.
Super hidden.
Okay, alright, I'm just gonna go
No,
ahead and
those
point
aren't
this
them.
out. This is the cherry blossoms. Right
Where
here.
you at? Where you at?
Where?
I don't see you. Oh.
Okay, see, I couldn't tell if that was cherry blossoms or not, because if you zoom in too far, it starts wigging out on the pixels.
I know,
I
right?
don't see any cherry blossom there at all.
It's
Yeah, like I don't see a cherry blossom there. I know there's something there, but I don't see cherry blossom.
okay, well,
Like I thought that the raven's wing looked a little weird, but
this is the bow.
I
Yep.
found that one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw that one. But that's about it.
Yep.
This is the dagger.
Where you at?
I just moved you guys.
Where is it?
I don't even
then?
see a dagger there.
Yeah, I don't either.
Look in the cross in the book.
I see it. It's in the crack of the book.
and then the handle
crap.
is
Wow.
where
Okay.
the,
That just it blends in like it's a bad pixelation. Wow.
Hey,
So the reason I couldn't find two of the items is because you put it on a horribly pixelated area.
no, I put it there just.
She went through a lot of effort.
I did, and here's the
Yeah, I
raven.
appreciate you. Where you at? Oh.
Yeah, I saw that like almost instantaneously. Actually, first thing I saw was the bow. It's just like bam.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I saw the raven. Yeah.
Sorry. I
It was a fun mini game.
I actually thought it would take
Yay.
like you guys would just like be like whatever. Anyway, okay. So we're in Chelmsport. And you guys are walking around the bazaar. Dr. Medic, what would you be looking for in the bazaar?
Herbs and other things that I could use for medical treatments to make ointments and such.
Okay.
Insects.
Insects?
Yeah, you can make. You use insects to make poisons and antidotes and such.
You do? Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. With, yeah.
Also, you still have to give me access to my character sheet.
I thought I gave you access to your character sheet. Yeah.
He needs to go into
Oh! No.
character configuration.
No, I did the wrong one. I
Or-
gave Don permission for your character.
Oh. I have two characters to play as?
Not now. I fixed it.
Ooh.
Oh.
I know, right?
It's fine. If you do it, I can go home.
Okay, are you looking?
You're not home already?
Are you looking for native plants or plants not native
Oh, no,
to
no.
here?
Not native, anything I can get my hands on, the rarer the better.
Okay. You do find a merchant. He's a rather plump gentleman with long flowing robes and, brightly colored. Hello! What can I do for you?
Well, I'm on the need to find herbs or other ingredients that I could use for medicine treatments.
Medicine! I have lots of medicine. I have some coach whip, a flaxweed. Are you looking for ordinary or extraordinary?
Or the extraordinary the better.
Oh, extraordinary. I have some. I just got this in from the area around Waterdeep. It's very, very nice. I have some snake wood. It's rather expensive though, because it had to do all the way from Waterdeep area. I do.
And I just realized I have bad sleight of hand. God dang it. When you think, wait a moment, I'm a rogue. I'm good at decks. Oh shit, this character has no sleight of hand. Right.
Yeah. Just remember that's Sherlock right there.
I also have this wonderful mushroom. Oh, it is wonderful. It is called the tiger's milk mushroom. Now you can make this into a pill, or you can, eat it whole. I mean, apparently people do that. I don't know who does that. Anyway, or you can slap it on the wound, and it heals you. Apparently, I don't know. I'm not real good on.
Can I make a medicine or a nature to see if I do know anything about those?
Absolutely. No.
those are legit herbs or...
Yeah, absolutely. Those are legitimate herbs.
And for what does he want to sell them?
For the more expensive kind, one dose, which would give you enough to make one dose of whatever it is. He is selling for 10 gold each.
Damn. Is that legit price or is it too expensive?
That's a bit on the cheap side, actually, what you have there, because these is a pretty hard DC to find, especially that tiger's milk mushroom.
Well, bad thing is, since I spent all my money buying healer's kit, I have no money. So, yeah. Also, I don't have a feature anymore that lets me kind of just, yeah. Do we still have that I can do that manually, or do I just do it manually?
You didn't put the right one in your inventory then. Here, let me find it.
I have it in inventory, I just don't have it at features.
Yeah, you had it would have, yeah, do you have the one with the you don't have the right healer's kit.
Yeah, because D&D Beyond doesn't have different ones.
Yeah. You are proficient in medicine, correct?
I'm expertise in medicine.
Well, you only get your proficiency bonus.
What? No. We said that you add your medicine to it.
Yeah, but look. Yeah. Oh, I gotta give you a charge back. Okay, so... Oh, it's your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
It did work on the other one though. On the level 15 character.
I don't have that one anymore.
Yeah, but there it worked. It's fine, I will edit it.
Yeah, so... I don't know how to do at medicine. Like, I don't know how to do that. I know there's a way, and I'm not sure how to do that, so... Okay. Whee! We got that work. Okay, so you didn't want to buy any herbs? He does have the cheaper herbs available. I mean, the cheaper herbs aren't quite as good as the ones that he was telling you about, but, I mean, they sell for about $1 per dose. I'm gonna actually sign in on Discord on my...
No, that's fine. I legit have like 5 gold left, so I won't buy anything. Just looking.
Okay. Alright, cool. I did send you guys the link to the herbalism thing that I was going to use for this, right? Okay. I'm gonna actually send it again, and then I'm gonna pin it just so I have it.
Yeah.
Because I keep looking it up and trying to find it because people keep asking me. Alright. So, Celeste, why would you be in the bazaar?
Looking for anything that's a novelty. Ooh, and all and a shiny thing.
Okay, a novelty, shiny things. There, you know what catches your eye? This, I'm gonna describe this as a real world description. Have you ever passed by those things, been at a gift shop, and you have these like, they're cheap ass rocks that are extra shiny and extra pretty, that probably cost the seller 5 cents, but he sells them for $5. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Everybody stops and puts their hand in that pile of rocks. Yeah, you find a whole little tent set up with just rocks and shinies everywhere. Welcome! Do you like the pretties? The shinies?
I do.
Ooh. Well, are you looking for a color in particular? A kind? A thing? A design? What? Do you want it like made into a necklace? I think you would do well. Maybe some little horn jewels.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yes, you could just tink tink as you walk. Beautiful.
She's a sucker. She's totally.
Well, what is our budget today? And we can work within the budget. Maybe with a little ribbons. I can send the children to go get ribbons.
She pulls out 3 gold and asks if that would be enough.
I mean, it is enough to work with. It's not the best, but it is enough. So yes, he had already, like, as soon as he said send the children, he sent the children off to go get it. And amazingly enough, they come back like in split seconds.
Of course.
Of course they do. They have this down to a science. And they bring you some pretty ribbons. And they said about adding the little ribbon and the rocks, and like they like tell you, hey, sit, we will wrap your horns with the pretties.
She's way into it.
Yeah, she will totally they will wrap it and put the little danglies so that every time you move, you can hear it, like, it's like the
Clink.
dangly. Yes.
Okay.
You were such a good customer, I will only charge you 2 gold. 2.
Done. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. If you need more, come back. We're here.
Definitely. Okay, so she clinks off.
So, okay. Harorin.
Yes.
Why would you be in the bazaar?
Spell scrolls.
Spell scroll.
Yeah.
Do you have too much money or what?
I have leftover money, but there was a science behind having leftover money.
How do you have that much money?
Oh. I have that much money. You transferred in my character.
You don't have that much money.
Are you sure I don't have that much money?
You're a level.
Hey, it was in here. I didn't put that in here.
I'm checking D&D Beyond because I don't recall you having
Choosing favorites.
that
I mean,
much
depending
money.
how good you rolled. Like, I know we got like a lot of gold if you rolled like a 9 or 10. Like, I rolled a 10, and I was like, yeah, alright, I just take 10 healing kits, because they're like 25 gold each, and you get 10 times, or 1d10
Yeah.
times
It
25.
says I have that much in D&D Beyond.
They're 5
Sure.
gold each. They're 5 gold. Give yourself some money back.
They're 5 gold?
5 gold, not 25.
Oh boy,
I don't
I'm
remember how much
rich.
money I started off with, but I have 10 gold. So.
Wait. So how much money is that actually?
I don't think you gave yourself the right amount of money, Celeste. Because
I don't think so either. Yeah, because my level 15 had like 1,800 left over. But
probably
my
did
level
it wrong.
5, yeah, it's got that much left over.
yes, let me check the book. I know there is a thing.
Dude. That means I have 200 gold more. I'm rich. Boy, give me those herbs.
Wow.
Give me those
Go
herbs.
get that mushroom.
Give me those mushrooms.
Okay, we will go. We will go back to the mushroom sellers.
Give me all those drugs. I want those drugs. Give it to me.
Shrews.
Shrooms. No kids, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Okay. I did allow you an uncommon magical item, correct?
Oh, shit.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Yes. Well, you have the parapet of wound closure already, Celeste.
I do. It's added on.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in there.
Yeah,
it's in your
that's
inventory.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got one item
Gonna
and I
reread what that
spent
does.
some
Oh,
gold
there.
on an item as well. That's why I have to.
I couldn't decide what to spend my gold on, so I just saved it for spell scrolls because I took the Pact of the Toe, which literally states that I can
500.
anything equal to or half than my warlock's level, and if it's a ritual spell scroll, I can copy it into my book.
Ooh.
I think it's 1d10.
If I knew what that meant, I'd be real impressed.
250. Okay. Oh, I'm still private GM roles. Oh, sorry, my bad. I wasn't trying to be. Okay, so
Gosh, she got way more
500
money
plus
than I did.
750 is. Oh, that's how much gold you
Wow.
have. That's how much.
I'm cool with that.
Wait,
Wait,
Minus
that's a
2.
lot.
what?
No, with those are
Hold on.
the level 15 gold.
Oh!
That's level
No.
15. Yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
sitting
that's
here
level
like,
15
wait,
gold, right?
I only have 675 gold, and I didn't buy anything. I literally only have Goggles of Night, and that was my free one.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think that
it's supposed to be 25.
Thanks, guys.
it's. I think it was 500
1d10
plus.
times 25?
575. Okay.
Yeah, so 575 total. Okay, yeah.
Minus 2. 773.
Well, you have 8 gold in your thingy.
Well, if you roll a. Oh, yeah. Oh, you rolled a 3? Dang, that's unlucky.
It's all good.
We'll get shit sorted out, guys. I forgot how much money my players had. Okay, a spell scroll. You do find an old area. It's a little bit more run down. With they have different scrolls and books and random miscellaneous trinkets and items in there, and there's actually somebody else shopping at right now, and the gentleman that is, the merchant is just sitting there waving his hand on his face. It has no interest in you as you walk into his little tinted area. So do you want to look around? Do you want to speak to him?
Well, you said somebody else is already shopping, right?
Oh yeah.
Are they just cruising the goods, or?
He's a very, very old gentleman, and he's got well-made, really good quality cloth clothes on, but they're very rumpled and dirty, and but it's not like rumpled and dirty like he's a beggar. He's fallen on hard times. That's not what it looks like. It just looks like he totally don't give a shit, and he's wearing, the clothes from 2 weeks ago because they were right there on the floor and he grabbed them.
Ah, yes.
But yes, he's just kind of like perusing and sniffing at the things around, like.
Ooh, he is a connoisseur.
Yes.
He knows how it's done.
But there are spell scrolls. I mean,
Okay.
there are stuff. There's a gentleman. I mean, the merchant, the gentleman that's shopping.
Don't you know the first rule of finding good spell scrolls? The dustier, the better.
not always true. Because those are the ones that are inexpensive that they toss in the dirt and roll around to make you think they're good. I'm just gonna walk up to the merchant and ask him about the scrolls.
Oh, yes, we have piles of scrolls. What are you looking for?
Ritual. Scroll.
Ritual. Oh. We might have something like that. I mean, what is your budget?
I got a better idea. How about you just pull out some scrolls and try and sell them to me?
It's so hot.
Yes, but the oldest trick in the book is, how much money you got? Oh, I got this much. Okay, here's one scroll for exactly how much you have.
Is that a trick? I just don't. Okay.
Oh, it is the most devious of tricks.
Is it a devious trick? Might have to try that.
But be careful, because if you're caught lying, you're liable to sell it for a third of the price.
But I didn't ask you how much you wanted. I just wanted what you wanted. Like what? Like where? You have to give me some pointers, or I have to search through the whole pile. Like you said, ritual spells. Cool.
Yes, but I'm an up-and-coming magic user, so anything too outrageous is beyond my grasp.
Well, see? Why did you not say that? So, baby spells.
Because you didn't ask for that. You asked for how much wallet was in my money. Money was in my wallet. Wow.
Wow.
One ass backwards, eh?
Oh, okay. I don't know. Why do you guys do this? I'm definitely not giving you that spell.
I want it.
Which one? Which one? Hold on. Which one you trying to jip me out? I'm not getting.
Liam's
Tell me.
tiny hut.
No, that is definitely the major one I am fucking looking for.
I literally just pulled up all the ritual spells, so I just pulled them all up, and that one just stands out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Probably
9,
one of the few that I am literally looking for.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 34. Why are you hitting people?
I don't. I'm just looking if
What?
everything is set up properly.
Oh, you can actually, there's a sneak attack macro, but you don't have to.
Yeah, I know, but it always pots in the sneak attack sheet, so it's so much easier doing it like this.
I agree. That's why I set mine up like that. Okay, what number did I say at the end? 36?
I have no idea.
Okay. I have available the spell Alarm. I'm just gonna list off the spells that I have available. Detect Magic.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Oh, I don't have a notebook next to me. Of course I don't. Okay, so you said Alarm.
Yes. Detect Magic.
Detect Thought.
Magic.
Oh, okay.
Identify.
Okay.
Ooh, get identifier, we won't need it.
Oh, yeah, but I need a pearl worth what, 500?
100?
100.
Or is it 100?
100.
Yeah,
Why?
100. Okay.
Speak with animals.
Okay.
Animal messenger.
Okay.
Auguary.
Okay.
Beast sense.
Okay.
Gentle repose.
Okay.
Silence.
Okay.
Feign death. Oh, thank God I rolled not for Liam's tiny hut. Yay.
God, really? Damn it.
That's how it is, Don.
I rolled 36 D2s, and I'm going down the list. Whichever one's rolled a 2, that's the one you have. Once everyone's rolled a 1, you did not get. Liam's tiny hut was a 1.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Okay, so
Okay, though.
Okay, feign death.
meld into stone.
Okay.
Phantom steed.
Okay.
Water walk.
Okay.
Commune with nature.
Okay.
Uh, contact other plane.
Okay.
Dromages. Instant summons.
You said Drodge what?
Dromage.
You got this.
You can do it.
It's literally dromage.
Drawmage. Okay.
Forbiddens.
Instance.
And that is the spells I have available.
And you said the last one was what?
Forbiddance.
Okay. Alarm. First.
And by the way, this gentleman said all of these names with a very, very put a bond. Like, he don't care if you buy shit at this point. He's tired. He's hot. He wants to be done. The old gentleman totally interrupts what you're doing after he's while you're debating and doing your thing, and says, by the way, not to you. He's talking to the merchant. By the way, have you heard about the lie? Why do I have all that shit in my what? Okay. The library north of Ferrisar. It has a new printing press that is has been getting all of the books up in Ferrisar, and I mean they're looking to sell. They're not quite as expensive as the handmade books that you have here. Just as an FYI, and your selection is shit. And he just kind of walks out.
So rude.
Wow, he's kind of a dick.
While Don decides how many scrolls he wants to try and buy.
Well, I'm writing down what their spell levels are.
Oh, okay, that's good because I didn't do that.
Yeah, considering I can only pull up to 3rd level, you gave me some 5th, 6th, and Forbiddance is also a 6th level.
Just take it as
Those
future
are out.
investment.
Those
One
two
day
are
you will
out.
be able to cast them. If you survive long enough.
Forbiddance is going to be nice.
Yeah, it's a ritual spell. You can put it in your spellbook with the spell scroll, but you'll still need the item to,
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, but like
It doesn't
most
get
of the ritual
consumed.
spells, they don't consume. Yeah, that's so. I just got to work up to having that item.
Yeah.
But Forbiddance, I create a ward against magical travel that protects up to 40,000 square feet of floor space.
Yep.
So for the duration, creatures can't teleport into the area or use portals like Gate. And
Such-
if I cast Forbiddance every day for 30 days in the same location, the spell lasts until it is dispelled. And that is the only time that and the material components are consumed on the final casting.
Yeah. The only problem with the spell is it takes like 10 minutes to cast it beforehand.
Yeah,
But
it's not an
Yeah.
in the middle of battle thing. This is more like
Yeah. It's such a
If
good
we had
spell.
a-
It's like
keep,
you.
like
Yeah,
a keep
go.
or something. I would cast this literally in the center of the keep.
Yeah. Or if you're planning on attacking some castle or something, and you just hide close by for like 10 minutes and cast a spell, and they will just die from the spell alone. So good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I casted the spell once on as a cleric on an enemy vampire castle. It was so fun. We just blocked all the exits, and they all just died from the spell because they started their turn in the theater.
Okay.
It's so good. It's so good. It's so mean and nasty.
you know what? I have nothing for you guys. You guys are mean. Just saying.
Yeah, we are, but we have to be. That's the only way to beat you win.
I know.
If you can't beat it, you have to join
Right.
it.
Okay, so we're gonna go a little. We're gonna let
Um,
you buy.
I think I'm going to look at, I guess just right now, Identify and Gentle Repose.
Okay, identify and just repose are a what level spell?
Well, hold on. Do I have Detect Magic? No, I do. Okay, and Detect Magic.
Well, there's
Because
a
why not?
picture in the thingy bobber.
Ah, okay. So 2 first levels and a second. Do the bigger number, right? Hold on.
let me look. What does that say?
No, not the bigger number.
Just the price.
Definitely not the bigger number because, yeah. So the first one.
The first one, yeah. The first one.
Because, yeah. I don't know what does the 200 mean? Is it like a page number or something?
Yes, it's the page number in the DMG.
Okay. All right. So those are 240 gold.
Okay.
Uh, calculator. Okay. Oh.
You can just use the chat if you want. I mean, that's why it's available. You guys are not seeing the whole chat window. I'm trying to edit this a little bit. Okay. Combat.
I can't edit my gold
I don't know why.
because the game's paused.
I don't
Shouldn't be.
think that's why. Hold on. Let me edit your gold.
Should be a total of 435 left over.
Okay. I will get that in just a second. Okay. I was fixing the chat in OBS, like, sorry. Okay. What did you say?
435.
435. I don't know why. You can't just type that in there?
Like I can't. I can double click to highlight it, but I can't like delete it or put the numbers in there.
Huh. That's weird. Anyway, okay, so you have those spell scrolls. Don't automatically put them in because you need to take the time and ritually type them. You
I
need
think
to,
I need to refresh my page
maybe.
because I can't do anything on my character sheet.
You broke your. Are you not owner?
Okay, there we go. Nope, we're good now. I just had to refresh it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I in tributes and tried.
Did anyone else just lose them? Or am I
Yeah.
fucking up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm like, oh no, it's the gun.
we can't hear you. Let me mute myself so that. Oh, I don't know how to mute myself in OBS. Okay, hold on.
We lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's fixing it. Well, you can't hear me. Okay. He's back. Alrighty. Okay. Can we? Hello?
Yeah.
You had to be the complicated
Okay.
shopper, okay?
I know, like we really got to get it. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god.
Everybody else is like,
What does
what is what?
the little numbers next to our name, the ADMS?
Oh, it's your
Oh.
ping.
That's your ping.
Yeah.
My what?
The response time to the server?
So a high number's good?
No.
No.
No, low number's good. High number bad. A higher number means it takes longer for your information to travel, which is lagging.
That makes sense.
Yes.
My internet sucks.
But it's okay. You can't be my high ping.
Great.
And the sad thing
Okay.
is that Henny is
I
in
I
a
need-
different continent.
Right? I mean, that makes sense why it takes so long. Like, you're like a 2-hour drive away. It shouldn't.
Yeah. Anyway, what were you saying, Dog?
Well, it's not that much worse than mine. Okay, so to do spells, right?
Yeah.
What is the cost to put them in your? Because it's like X amount of time and gold per spell level.
Okay, it should
I
say.
can never remember what that is. And looking at the warlock thing does not help.
Okay. I can answer this question.
Because it's from my optionals, because it's from my warlock.
We're going to go to the
Aspect of the
wizard
moon.
class
No.
because the wizard will tell me because that's how much it costs a wizard to put
Book
in a
of
spell
Ancient
book.
Secrets.
Okay.
There it is. For each level of spell, the transcription process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold for the rare inks needed to inscribe it.
Each level
Okay.
of the spell.
So,
Yes.
yeah. So for the 50 gold worth of ink for both of those, and then it's 100 gold for the general pose. I need to spend another 300, no, 100, 200, 200 gold on each.
Yep. And you might want to invest in some ink.
Well, investing is not going to help me because I also gotta get the 100 gold pearl for identify.
Okay.
Just that'll never tap me out.
Okay.
So I'm going to so
Alrighty. Put your gold, put your ink, put those in your spell book. Give yourself the spells. You can do that. I have faith in you. Alright.
When do you remember when
I'll use
I
me with 130
bought
gold and
the animal bits for the casting? Is that
gold.
this character?
For that UA spell,
Mm-hmm.
you did not. Technically, you told me about it, but we didn't take the gold off. What was that stupid
We can do that.
spell?
Hmm?
Yeah, this spell.
There's Beast UA and then Fey UA.
Yeah, they're two different things. You know that doesn't last
Isn't that
like
better?
a long time, right?
I don't know.
It only lasts for an hour,
How long is combat?
a minute.
Usually.
So it should be fine, right?
Use your action.
If you've got advice for me, you need to give it to me because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Okay, well, I mean, yes, absolutely, you can summon this thing, but it only lasts for an hour, and its damage
What
is negligible. I mean,
what are we talking about?
she wants to summon.
Summon Beast UA.
Okay, but yes, we can absolutely give you that thing. I mean, it's not useful. I'm just saying it only lasts for an hour. You're good. I guess is it a yeah, and it's a concentration spell, so
Interesting. Really?
I could break you out of that with a thing. But yeah, we'll take the 200 gold for the
What? I did not know that.
what?
So when you drag stuff in for like spells, right? If I hover over the picture to drag and drop, it gives me the spell scroll. But if I hover over the name drag and drop, it actually gives me the spell.
Well, if you drop it into your inventory, it doesn't matter how you drag and drop. It's gonna go as a spell scroll. If you drop it into your spell book, it will go as a spell.
It makes so much sense right now on why half my shit wasn't going into the spell book for my 15th level character. I didn't know we could do that. So now I gotta get rid of the spells, scrolls.
Oh,
So with the Fey one, is that concentration too?
yeah, they're both concentration. I don't have the Fey one
How
on
can
here.
you tell? It says conjure animals. You summon face spirits that take the form of beasts.
That is not a UA one, though.
It doesn't.
And I don't have it in here. It's not in your spell list. Where is it? Yeah, conjure animals. Yes, it's concentration. You tell how it's concentration by, do you see where it says the conjure animals and there's a little book icon and then it has some letters? V stands for verbal, which means the words that you have to say. Somatic is like the woo-woo things you do with your hands. And then that little C thing is concentration.
I should probably get some that don't need that, right?
Well, most spells require verbal and somatic, and then you got the material, ritual, and concentration are the three that vary.
What are
But all spells require verbal and semantic.
Not all of them.
What does R mean? I see a lot of R.
Well,
Ritual.
ritual.
Oh.
That means you can cast
Which
it.
means if you have ritualistic casting, you can cast it as a ritual.
Yes, and you have it prepared.
Complicated.
Yeah. At least you're not a wizard. Okay, it goes
Right.
beyond complicated for wizards.
That. Yeah. Yeah.
So I can't conjure something that has concentration and then go into wild shape. You not concentrate on stuff.
You
in
can.
wild shape.
You can. The thing is that every time you take damage, every time I hit you, every time an AoE goes off, every time anything that causes you to take any sort of damage, you have to make a concentration saving throw to see if that distracted you enough to where that spell goes away.
And what is a concentration saving throw?
It's con
Okay.
save.
Is it like wisdom?
So
Upon
con.
it's a con save.
the concentration is constitution. I don't have a great constitution.
So, you want to make sure that if you're gonna do a spell like that, and absolutely a summoning spell is good like that, but you want to make sure not to get into the fight. I mean, unless your armor is really high.
What are they?
Or you have some kind of damage mitigation, because if I hit you hard enough, it's almost impossible.
It'll break concentration.
Yes, it will break concentration, because
Yeah.
the rules on a concentration check is 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher. So if I hit you for 20 or less damage, you have to roll a concentration check of 10, a con save of 10. If I hit you for 30 damage, you have to have a concentration check of 15 to make that mark. So I mean, it's just, if you want to summon things and then go into combat, it's absolutely an option. But like, I have a feeling that you're very much more of a let's go poke it in the face kind of person. And yeah, concentration and a go poke it in the face is not a good idea.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
Absolutely. Okay, now that we can go back to the bazaar and what we were doing.
So I went
Oh,
to
God.
do pearl, so I got to drop a pearl in my inventory. It's only got pearl of power.
Yeah, that's like, you have to just add a special item for that. You just like add loot, and then I just typed.
Yeah.
Like for Celeste, I put in her inventory bestial spirit regions.
It works.
Yeah, I'm just calling it pearl 100 gold.
Yeah, like, it works for what we need it to work for. Okay, so back to what we were doing again.
Yeah.
Are you interrupting anymore, Dom?
Probably, but go ahead.
Okay, so as you guys are, browsing the bazaar, shopping, seeing the things, Henny, we'll do your shopping in a little bit. Because I know you want to go back now that you realize you have some more gold. You hear a young person's voice, a herald or a harper or whatever you would normally call it, yelling, "Adventures wanted! Adventures wanted! See Kazim in the Goat's Milk Tavern." And he just walking through the bazaar saying this over and over again. So, what do you guys do?
Well, that does sound like my cue. So I will grab some of the herbs and mushrooms.
Okay. Alright, so how many doses of herbs and mushrooms did you get?
I don't know, what does one dose do?
Okay, so the way this this materia medica crafting thing, one dose basically is enough to make one dose of the thingy. So like you find enough to make one dose of the medicine or the poison, depending on what you got. So I gave you like what did I tell you? I don't remember. It's been like 30 minutes, dude.
Yeah, like who remembers what you had? Alright, so what is that to buy?
Like I have all if you look at this, I have it again, I am in a major port city, so I have one dose at least of everything, even the 22 things. The pricing on it is going to be a little bit outrageous. We're gonna say for one dose from the DC 10 to 15, we're going to make it wow, that fucking hurts. No, we're gonna wow, well, price, I'm gonna have to go through and price these things because that shit can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, it can do a lot of damage and it can do so much healing.
Yes. Okay, so, I mean, but you can't fail on I mean, it is going to take you time and effort to break it down and make it into the thingy.
Wait, why is it an intelligence check? Damn. Okay, I'm not that stupid.
I mean, you can buy this and still fail.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would say one dose between the 10 to 15 area is going to be, 5 gold, 16 to 20 is going to be 10 gold, and those that are above 20 are going to be 20 gold, because this is some kick-ass shit. 10d4 plus 20 healing? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's why I was... Wait a second. Did you just say they only cost 20 gold? I will get one of the
I'll get it,
DC
Darren,
25 leaves.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you still have to make that DC just to brew it. Yeah, so you can tell.
Yeah.
Alright, I will get one of the leaves for the elixir
Okay,
for 20 gold.
okay. Make sure you write that in your inventory so I can
Yeah,
go to-
I'm writing it down what I'm taking right now.
Okay, alrighty.
So just for me again, so I can do all the math. Everything below 20 is how much?
10 to 15, I said was 5 gold. 16 to 20 is 10 gold, and 20 plus is
20 gold.
20 gold. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And he has anything one time, you said, right?
Yeah, I have at least one of everything. If you want more
Okay.
than one of something, I'll have to roll and see how much he has. Alrighty. So Horrorin, Hor. I don't want to say Hor either.
Uh huh.
Rin. Ren. Ren. Why do you have to give me a name like that, Horrorin?
It's Aurora and Lastgate. Come on.
Horrorin. Okay. I sound like a little dog trying, like a husky
Horror.
trying. Okay, Ren, okay, yeah. You heard the thing. You're done with your spell scrolls and your shopping. What is it? I mean,
I asked where the Goat's Milk Tavern is.
oh, it's the thing with a goat and it's got a dripping milk. Out with the sign. The sign is a goat with some teats and dripping milk.
Okay. Location?
Oh,
Where, not what?
oh, it's
Yeah.
it's
I know what Goat's Milk is. I grew up on it.
It's right on the other side of the bazaar. Like, how you not know that? Like,
I'm new in town.
yo, that's well, welcome to town.
Thank you.
By the way, that wasn't the grumpy.
Very
version,
beautiful
that-
place.
Oh yes, we pride ourselves on our industriousness.
So amazing.
Well, we do like to live well here. We like to live well. The genies have blessed us.
I need some what?
The genies. You know, all of us people from Kalimshan, we're descended from genies.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. We have a nice day.
You too. Bye.
Bye, and I start shuffling my way to the tavern.
Okay. Celeste. I like your name. I like your name a lot.
Say it.
Oh, by the way, we're doing inspiration. You guys get up to 3 inspiration now. And you get one every time you log in, so.
So when I'm going to get herbs worth 65 gold for now.
Okay.
And I just want to see if he has more of the desert flower, the Chotchwhip, Candlewood, Desert Coral, Slimwood, which can heal exhaustions. I want to see if he has more of those.
I do. I have 3 of those total.
Total, alright, so I get 2 more, which gives me another 10 gold, so I'm at 75. Okay.
Oh, okay. Alright, Celeste, you heard the bazaar, gentlemen, say something. Are you going to, go to the tavern? Or are you going somewhere else? Like, there's a whole city available.
I'll go to the tavern.
Go to the tavern. I like you. I can tell Henny's gonna be like, I'm gonna go over to the other side of town. Okay, so you make your way over to the tavern. Doctor,
Yes.
where are we going?
To the tavern, I just need to do my herbs in my inventory sheet.
Okay. Well, you don't really need to roll things. Alright, all you guys make it to the tavern. You know, fairly. I mean, the guy who was walking around for a little while, he quit after a few minutes. You guys make it to the tavern about the same time, give or take. Some of you did take a little longer in the bazaar than others. Dawn.
Fuck off, eh?
But you make it to the tavern. It has the goat with the teats, and like there's nobody holding or like squeezing the teats. They're just dripping milk.
They're just lactating.
Yes, it's very weird. But you know what? It's a desert tavern. So you go in, and it's fairly open, actually. It has windows, but they're not closed at all. It has the open. It's got the open air in the middle courtyard, and no real taverns. Oh God, tables or chairs, more cushiony, to sit down and relax. It's hot. It's pretty much a mid-level darkness. It's not like a bright inside tavern. You go in, and a fairly beautiful woman greets you. Oh, welcome to the Goat's Milk Tavern. Well, what brings you here today? What can I do for you?
I would like a snack.
A snack. We have snacks. Would you like to sit at a communal table or an area by yourself?
Communal.
Oh, okay. So she brings you to a fairly big area with like cushions and a big old circle with like a small, very short table, and there is a couple other people around the table. Another a dragonborn person, a gnome with a weird pointy hat, and then there's a human woman who looks very mean and angry. She's got armor and like scars on her faces and weapons and stuff. So she brings you to the table, a little bit away from everybody. There's a little bit of personal space, but she points you to a cushion. And what kind of snack are you looking for today? A light snack, a heavy snack, a snackety snack? What kind of snackety snacks?
What the heck
A
is
sweet
a
snack.
snack?
It's like a snack, but even more snackety than a normal snack.
Like,
Like a snack of a snack, like a potato chip. Just one. It's a snack of a snack.
yeah, but it's like a snackety, yeah, it's a snackety snack. Okay. So, you said light snack?
Sweet.
Sweet! We have some sugared dates and some, that's all I got. My brain just fizzled at sugar dates.
It's not. That'll work. Sounds very good.
Some sugar dates and some grapes, and I believe the cook is making some kind of dessert. She likes to experiment, and it's got honey in it. I know that much. But I will bring that right out. All right, how rolling. you were going to the tavern. So you come in, and it's fairly thing. You see a hurried young man come up to you. What can I get you? What brings you here today?
I would like an ale and some food.
Private table or communal table? Private table or communal table?
Did you not hear me?
No.
I think he's lagging.
Oh, I must have lagged out. I said a very happy, cheery face. Communal, of course.
Yeah, you. Okay. So he brings you to the basically the same communal table as Celeste. You've got the human woman, the dragonborn, and the gnome with the pointy hat, and then a tiefling woman sitting at the table. He says he kind of looks at the human woman with the little, you don't want to go over there, and sits you relatively close to the tiefling. Food and drink. Okay. We have wine and a very nice cider and some iced tea for drink. What do you want? Come on.
I think he might be lagging out again.
Let's go iced tea.
Iced tea. Okay.
Got some of that sweet tea.
Right. And for
You're about to have a fucking halfling bouncing off the goddamn walls.
God dang you.
we have some sandwiches, a stew, or we have a small platter with meats and cheeses, fruits, and nuts.
Let's go with the platter.
Well done. Okay. All right. On to Doctor. Okay.
I'm not ready. Give me 5. Give me 1 minute. I have one more herb to write down.
Okay.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
With cantrips, can we switch cantrips out, or are they whatever
No.
we chose to
No.
begin with?
They are
We're stuck
one.
with what we got.
Nope, they're permanent.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yes, they are. Yeah. Very much permanent.
Initially, I thought the Shala whatever did damage by itself, but I guess it just helps you do damage.
Shillelagh. Shillelagh.
Shala.
Shillelagh. Shillelagh. I know it's not said right.
Shillelagh.
Everybody says shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Shalilach? I have no idea. But
Shillelagh.
you know what I'm talking about.
Shillelagh. I'm
Shillelagh.
not being crazy. It's shillelagh.
You sure?
Yes. No, it adds to your weapon. So like your staff that you carry around, you make it magical, and you use your wisdom instead of your strength.
Okay.
So it's useful for those who are not very strong. All right, so they bring you your tea, your little platter of meats and cheeses and fruits. It's a very nice platter. They bring you some sugared dates, Celeste, and then they also bring you a honey pistachio ice cream.
Ooh, girl.
Ooh, girl, fancy.
Did I see them walking over there with that?
Yeah.
halfling level.
What? I didn't hear you.
I'm
You lagged,
lagging
but-
out again. I asked, how tasty does it look on a halfling level?
Um,
On a halfling level.
Like, do I fucking want that now?
yeah,
Like, it's like
I
you
guess.
know, sitting there talking, like, where they're just like, squirrel!
Yeah, basically,
Squirrel.
you know, I just went up and looked at Middle East.
Immediately, like, when I see them walk away and they put that down in front of her, and then they start walking back, I'm gonna flag them down.
Yeah, yeah, but
Can I have one too?
I can't tell you if it's good or not. It's an experiment from the chef.
Just want one.
Okay, okay. I mean, sure, I'll get you one. So, after a moment or two, they bring you a bowl of honey pistachio ice cream.
Oh.
Like, I didn't think anybody would want.
Yay!
Yeah. Honey pistachio.
Yeah.
I take a generous bite. Does it taste good?
It does. It tastes really good. The nuts aren't quite as blended
Nutty?
as they should be. They're like very much a bigger chunk of nut than a normal typical now thing. Like she tried.
So kind of like when you get like chocolate brownie ice cream, it's got the big chunks of the chocolate, opposed to like when you get the little itty bitty nuts when you get peanut stuff.
Yes. Yes. It's big chunk.
I'm okay with this. I like big nuts.
Yeah, big chunks
Okay.
are good.
I'm sure you do
Yes.
like big nuts. Perfect.
Yeah.
Are you ready? So we can get off the nuts.
Well, now that you mention it, I'm
Devour it
sure
as
they
fast as possible.
have some nut bowls, you know, to snag on.
I'm
Nah.
sure they do.
Gotta get that
You
protein.
have like a nut collection, like some
Do
peanuts.
I need to make a con check for literally
some
slamming that ice cream down?
walnuts?
No.
Are you gonna choke on the nut?
No,
It's okay. It's okay. He's a doctor.
Phrase three.
Remember?
Is there a doctor in the room? Is there a doctor?
Oh.
Oh man.
God, okay. So you guys, I'm assuming you made it to the tavern.
Sure.
Okay. A very, not too beautiful, but beautiful enough woman arrives in front of you. Can I help you? What brings you to the Goat's Milk today?
Well, if I would have known that you would work here, I would have been here sooner, love. But for now, a drink with you should be sufficient enough.
Yeah. No thanks. I'm working. Do you need a table or what is it what do you want?
I mean, we can go up to a room if that's what you want, but I think a table will be sufficient for now.
You see that? He's a smooth operator
He is. Okay.
Is that
Get
what
it?
you call
because
that?
he's a doctor.
I'm a doctor,
Okay.
and I'm also a TV star.
Is your name Greg?
There's always a Greg.
Always.
she's gonna direct you. She's not even ask you if you want a communal or private table. She's gonna take you to the communal table. and sit you directly next to this, that woman with the scars and the angry and the breastplate. She's gonna see you right next to her. And there's also a dragonborn, and a gnome with the pointy hat.
Wait, going off backstories, right?
What?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Am I at the same table as Celeste?
Yeah, we're
now?
going off
Yeah.
backstories, right?
No. What about backstories?
But did
You
you
said you wanted
forget,
us all to
like,
connect on our backstories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys would totally know if you guys are connected on your backstory. You would totally recognize everybody.
Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, I'd start flagging the doctor down.
Celeste, who did you connect with? Probably.
I guess we all know the doctor.
We all know the doctor.
A doctor's good to have.
I'm gonna be right back real quick. I've got to turn on a light. It's darkened.
Okay. But see, this is why I wanted you guys to connect, so that when I threw you together,
Oh my.
you would be like, "Hey, I know that guy."
Well, if it isn't the not aging halfling, how has your body changed since the last time?
It hasn't. You need to try this ice... Oh, I ate it all. They have a pistachio ice cream that is divine. Like, I'm about to start a cult to worship it.
Interesting, is it that good?
You just gotta try it. Yes.
But I'm more interested about your body. Let's have a quick rundown, and I start to like measure blood pressure, and I I start to go for the pulse and do the routine medicine check, like in the middle of public, like check out his reflexes on his
Stranger, stranger, danger!
and such. So I'm running like a throughout medicine check on him.
Celeste is looking at him because she thinks she recognizes him, but doesn't want that sort of attention. So she's kind of just eating her ice cream while looking in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Don't worry, love. I did see you as well. I will give you your time of attention once I'm done with this patient. How have you been? It's been a while since we saw each other in the forest.
Living life, figuring shit out.
Bye.
That's the most important part. Living.
Okay.
While they're talking, I'm gonna flag down another one of the wait staff, hold up the bowl, and hold up. And then finally, drop the bowl and hold up all 10 fingers.
You want that many bowls of?
Experimental ice cream, yes.
I'm curious. How does your body react to precise cold? Can you eat all of this ice as quickly as possible and describe how you feel about it?
Brain freeze.
Sure.
Perfect. Let me get my notebook.
They come out. The waitress comes out with like this tub, and it's still got the like churn in it, and they're just like, here. Nobody else wants to eat it, it seems, so you can have it.
I'm going to squeal and just dive right in. Figuratively, not figuratively dive right in. And I'm just going to eat and eat and eat and eat.
Brain freeze.
Okay.
Describe how you're feeling. You seem tense and in pain.
I
But
don't
while
know.
at the same
Do
time,
I need to make a check on this?
fully satisfied with what you're taking in your body.
Yes, you can take a Constitution saving throw, so you don't keel over from brain pokery. Oh, you're fine. You've got this.
Yep, nope, it's just really good ice cream. Yep, and I just keep eating.
As his eye twitches. Okay, so after a while, this gentleman comes in, like, Celeste met a gentleman, that brought her to the table. Horan and, Doctor, met the relatively beautiful woman, but you actually see this man come in, good quality flowing robes, you know, a well maintained beard, like think Burt Reynolds attitude, like the way he walks, and you know the swag, but with the beard. And the woman and the man are both like, oh, what do you need? What do you need? Oh, I'll just sit at the computer table. Just bring me my usual. Oh, of course, of course. So he comes in, and you know, it's a big circular table. There's Celeste, and then Dawn's character, and Dragonborn, and the gnome, and the lady.
Dawn's perfect. Dawn's character.
Dawn's character.
Dawn's character.
Horton Hills are who?
His goddamn fucking named character. Okay, and then like right next to the lady
I mean,
is like
you can just call him Horror, because that's his name. Horror. Horror. Horror.
Yeah. Right next to the lady is Doctor. And then there's like some space, and then you know Celeste. This guy walks right up to the table, sits himself down right between Doctor and Celeste. So like right there.
Squeezes in.
Just squeezes in. He is not afraid. He is not afraid at all. And he just kind of like, what's
Excuse me.
up?
You know, to my right was still space. Why do you have to go like between me and the lady? Like hello? Excuse me? Very rude. Very, very rude.
Oh well. Anyway, what brings you all to the Goatsmith today?
Oh, the waitress is
Ice
really
cream.
They
beautiful.
are. I hire well-made waitresses. I do. It is my daughter though, so behave.
Oof.
So,
Well, she's your
I'm
daughter,
thinking at
then I
this
can
point
ask
I'm
you
up on
for
the
a hand,
table.
right?
you're gonna climb on the table?
Sit hugging the churn bowl. Job, 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 job.
He's gonna have the shit tomorrow.
Don't mind him. He just ate too much ice cream. and
I'm
now
claiming
his
I'm
brain
claiming absolute dominance over my ice cream.
Did you enjoy the experiment the chef made? I tried it. I didn't particularly like it. I'm not into nuts, but you know, some people are. I guess it's a thing. Don froze.
Yes.
I thought he froze for a second.
Nope. Natural reaction. I think I stopped and I just stare. Yes. And
Very nice. I believe she makes like iced experiments every few days. You know, you could always come back and enjoy another one.
somebody has to eat this delicious food. Yes.
So the waitresses and host staff bring out like 4 or 5 drinks, different kinds, plates of food, and they literally just put it around the table. They don't just like put it directly in front of the gentleman that's talking. Enjoy some repast. Enjoy. I'm waiting for some people. To arrive.
Are any of these sweet?
Oh yeah, there's like something of everything: sweet foods, salty foods.
Well, I'm sure they're not as sweet as you.
Shoves an entire roll of something in her mouth.
waitress before she leaves. I should be expecting some. I believe the advertisement said adventurers. So if you see any adventurer people-ish, send them over here. And she's
Well,
like,
I
okay.
don't think you find someone as adventurous as myself.
Well, what kind of adventures have you been on?
Well, I have traveled across the whole world trying to find herbs and other medical treatments for any diseases or insufficient, well, to make everyone healthier.
But why would you not just go to the? I mean, we're very healthy here. You know.
Well, you're welcome for that.
I think I got that from my parents. I don't think it had anything to do with you.
No, it does. I wrote a book about medical treatment.
Oh, you wrote the book. Perhaps I've heard of it?
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you use any of those regular daily basis make your life better, helping guidance. I'm sure you're using some of it.
Such bullshit character.
And you're right welcome for it.
Yes, I'm sure. Like, he totally says that, but he absolutely does not believe a damn word that come out of his mouth. Like,
Oh no, no, Dr. Medic is way too arrogant. He believes it.
yeah. So what brings the rest of you to Callanport?
I'm looking to gain more experience. I'm wanting to go on an adventure, though I'm not super experienced with it yet.
Oh. I have an advertisement going out. I have a young thing. He's running around yelling at people. I'm told that's the best way to advertise. I don't know. I don't normally do these kinds of things, but I have a job.
I'm game.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a little bit of a. It's an easily hard job. Does that make sense?
Not at all.
Uh, well, see, I have this merchant caravan that goes from here to Keltar, and usually we take guests.
Shush. He gets so talkative whenever he's not supposed to be talking.
So we go from
Always.
Callanport to Keltar, on a from here to there and from there to here. And we sometimes take guests, I guess you would say guests, or those who like to hitch a ride.
So you would like us to deliver something?
Yeah, we buy and we sell. Keltar is very famous for their leather products and their beef, because they have a lot of beef out there.
Get on my rib.
So we go there and we bring the fresh meat back and we bring out the leather products that they produce there. So, but sometimes somebody wants a ride.
If we take fresh meat, then I guess we should hurry.
No, we have refrigerated wagons. So anyway,
Magic.
yeah, I don't need anybody for the merchant caravan. We have that uncovered or covered. We have it all perfectly done. The problem is that if you about a month ago, my caravan brought out a very important person from the libraries of Farazi, and we picked him up in Keltar, and then we brought him to Kalimport. I mean, at the time, nobody knew he was in our merchant caravan, but everybody now knows that he's going to go back to Keltar this week, you know, in a couple of days, and we want to make sure that he has his own personal bodyguard. We don't want anything. He's a very important person, you know, very important. I don't want anything to happen to him, so
Well,
we need
there's everyone
bodyguard.
knows. In case
Babysitter.
anything happens, it is
Whatever.
always good to have a doctor at hand. And I'm sure you want to have the best one. And you're looking at him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I mean, it's an easy job. You'll have the whole merchant caravan, and all you have to do is to make sure this man gets to Keltar. That's all
Oh,
you have
well.
to do.
Looks
That
good to
does
me.
indeed sound like an easy job. I will take your offer. What do you pay?
Oh, 5 gold.
I assume that you mean per day.
You just have to walk. If there is bandits or something, you will get hazard pay, but it's 5 gold just to escort him. If you're attacked or otherwise, then you can renegotiate.
5 each, right?
Well, yes.
And that's
That's
5 per day until our return, right?
No, we're just gonna take you to Keltar. You'll have to
How
pay your
long is-
way back.
How long is the travel?
2 weeks.
So it's 2 weeks, 5 gold per day.
It's a 10
So
days, so it'd be 20 days. Don't forget,
20 days.
D&D has 10 days.
Which means 20 times 5, so 100 gold per person.
I didn't say that. I said you just gotta watch an old guy. You gotta babysit. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, but that's what I'm assuming. That's why I tell him. So 5 gold a day, that sounds fair.
No, 5 gold per person.
Per day.
Per
Go.
person.
Per person, per day.
cool.
See, he's not paying for bodyguards. We're paying for bodyguards. Out of our own pocket because we don't want this very important gentleman to be hurt on our watch.
Well, if you want him to be safe, then you need to hire the best ones you can. Those are not cheap.
I could. Y- 5 gold is not cheap either.
That baby.
Relatively. As I said, if you should get attacked or some unruly things happen, you will get an extra 5 gold for that day. For that day.
I'm good. Celeste thinks that's plenty of money. She's fine with that.
Win.
Yes.
Can I make a check to see if I would know how much value, or how much worth I could sell the information about the caravan and about this particular important person on the black market to criminal contacts?
I mean, absolutely, you could do
Thanks, Mom.
that. But everybody knows that he clearly stated that nobody knew that the very important person was going to be on the ship or on the merchant coming through, but leaving. Everybody knows when his merchant ship leaves, and that the very important person is going to be on it this week.
Yeah, but it is still good knowledge to know how much guards there will be there.
I mean, absolutely. If you want to, check it with the thingy. Why
Just
you
want
do
to see how
anything?
much money I could get out of it.
Okay.
Because he's not paying good.
It's not always about the money, Medic. It's about the learning experience.
Please,
Yeah.
girl. It's 5 gold for 2 weeks. If you count the travel expenses, that's already much more.
It's not. There's no travel expenses.
He didn't say that.
You didn't ask.
Yeah, because I just want to know how much value this information would have on the black market.
Absolutely. Okay. What are you rolling? It would
I
be.
don't know, you tell me. Intelligence?
Sure, that sounds like a good idea.
Right?
It's common knowledge that the caravan is leaving. It is not common knowledge. I mean, now that the dude is literally advertising with the little kid outside yelling, they know that there's going to be guards of some kind. They don't necessarily know who or what, but you might get a gold or two selling the knowledge of who was the specific guards for the gentleman.
Not worth it. Alright, gotcha.
I did sell that
So
too
you
low.
do cover travel expenses. I do need quite a few things for traveling, so just that you're aware. Like I need my own wagon, I need my own horse, like I need 4 days a meal. I need a supply for studying purposes. I need a person that can drive my carriage while I sit inside doing medicine and research. I don't see you writing things down, mister.
First, you will be the personal bodyguard to librarian. I forgot to get a name. I got everybody else's name, guys.
Just not
Makes
the
you
guy
feel better. I
who's
wouldn't remember
correct.
the name
So
anyway.
You got all the name for the random NPCs, but not for the real important guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Usman. Head library Usman. Um, you'll be his bodyguard. You'll be in the wagon with him. He has his own personal wagon, that carriage, actually not wagon, that's covered, and there's seats in there for everyone. You'll be provided 3 meals a day, and bedding, and
Ice
things
cream?
like that. Unfortunately, ice cream doesn't travel well.
You have no ice mages?
Not on the merchant caravan.
But you
You
just
said you
say
had
that the
refrigerated
wagon is refrigerated.
wagon.
Yeah, we have
Right.
refrigerated wagons that are
Ooh.
full of supplies.
Shove some ice cream in there.
Tell you what, you come back and I will give you a whole tub of your own ice cream flavor, whatever you want.
But I've only had one. I don't know what I want.
Well, you can think really hard about what flavors would go really
For
well.
the 20 days that the trip's gonna be. You can figure it out.
We have to come back, so it's 40 days.
If you come back. You're saying.
What do you mean if we come back? We have to come back for his ice cream.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume
whatever
that they
you have
own a
planned,
building where they're
we
going.
will come back first. Like we have the super really important thing to go to. Yeah, no, we first have to travel back those 20 days to get
The
his
ice
ice cream. It's more important than any plot hook you can come up with.
That's true. That's true. Okay. So, have a kid. Did I hire a caravan?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. We meet tomorrow. Not too early. I know some people like to be all with the sun. No. About 10 o'clock in the morning. I have rooms upstairs if you guys would like some rooms.
Sure, I will take that.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, alrighty.
He's not sleeping tonight, but
Yeah, we have to make sure he doesn't get
Slumber party!
Woo.
Woo.
Okay.
You foolish mortals, thinking I need sleep. That's cute.
Alright, we are taking our 15-minute break right about now. Because I need some tea
Alrighty.
and to go to the restroom. So, there we go. We'll be
See you
back.
guys in a bit.
Alrighty.
I'm super excited. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love
Oh
Halloween.
god, yeah.
Me too. And I'm like, and I didn't even think about costumes. I was just thinking about a Halloween encounter for Halloween. And then Jen from our Sunday game was like, are we wearing costumes? And I was like,
Yeah.
no, yes, all the yeses. So yeah.
I'm game.
So viewers,
do.
we will be wearing costumes the week of Halloween. Well, I will be. I mean,
I'll figure something out.
yes. Okay. So welcome back. We enjoyed our break. I got myself some tea. Apparently, I need to take another break. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back officially. I solved the Wi-Fi problem.
Did you? Are you sure?
I hope so. It'll at least take 5 minutes to figure out if I didn't or not. Okay, so you guys are starting off early in the morning. Is there anything you want to do in town again before we set off for the journey?
Ooh, hold
You're
on.
a
Somebody
little
inventory.
loud. You're a little loud. Maybe I have you loudness.
Would you like it?
I'm good though. I don't need anything. I have everything I need.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Well, then that's good.
Yep, no, I'm good.
Okay, so you come about fairly early in the morning. About, I mean, are you going to arrive at 10 o'clock when they said they were going to be leaving, or are you going to arrive a little bit early?
No, I arrived at least 1 hour early.
Okay.
I
So.
didn't move in the same spot eating my ice cream all night long.
Okay, so as they are preparing up the wagons, there's approximately 12 wagons that look to be not a cloth covered wagon, but like a wood covered wagon, and they have the sturdier doors on them. There's like 6 of them that look like that, and then another 6 that are just a typical everyday wagon. They don't even have a cover on it because you're going in the desert, but just open with supplies strapped down. It doesn't look like they're holding much of anything. There is also one carriage, and like it's your typical carriage with the sides and the top, but instead of the sides and top being like a wood, they're a canvas gauzy material, so that the sun comes through there and that the air gets through, breathes. What time of year in the desert is it?
Isn't it always summer in the desert?
No.
I was asked what time of
Yes,
year it
but
was.
no.
It is starting to be the transition between spring and summer. Hold on 1 second again, guys. I love children. Okay. I apologize, streams. I keep getting muted. But anyway, it's a transition between spring and summer, so it's like the nights are particularly cold, but the days are starting to get warmer and warmer, and the nights are starting to get warmer, but they're still a little chilly. Not that warm and cold aren't that much. You know that. It's you get hot, or hotter.
But the nights can get downright frigid.
They can. So if you I have the actually, you know what? I have a whole mappy just for you guys to. Apparently my buttons are broken. There we go. Show players. Show to all. Woo! Okay, so this is a bigger map of what we saw before. You guys are going to be starting in Calmport, following the trade route basically up here. The reason you don't go across the river here to go to Menchaca is that the river is actually very dangerous at these points. The only safe place to cross the river ravine area is up there halfway between Calatar and the Shining Sea. So
kind of like Rio de Janeiro, not Rio de Janeiro, the Rio Grande.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, wouldn't it be better if... Oh no, we have to go to Calta, right?
Yeah, you're going to Calatar.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the major trade route is the red line, and then the ... is like the secondary trade line. So yeah, so you go all the way up, and then it splits off, and you're headed to Kaltar. Kajim is the one who he's the merchant in charge of the wagon. It's his wagon train. He's not coming with you. He's done past that stage in his business. He's got a hired a leader by the name of Agheld Rufo. He is the wagon train leader. He's the person in charge of the wagon train. I type because I'm gonna screw that shit up. And there, you have a cook on the wagon, you have a few guards on the wagon, then you have, the drivers and the teamsters, etc., etc. So in total, there's about 12 wagons. Well, 13 counting the carriage. You have 13 drivers and approximately 5 guards. It's not typical to get bandit attacks on there, but all of the teamsters, they kind of know what to do on the thingy. So, give or take a few people. And then you have the Agheld, and his second person in charge is Agral. Man, random name numerator gives me some names. But you distinctly notice as 10 o'clock rolls around closer and closer to 10 o'clock that there's no very important person for you guys. And Kazim seems to be getting very, very, very much upset. Like, where is he? Where is he? And he starts asking people, where's Usman? Where's Usman? Where is Usman? We have to leave. And eventually you see the kid from yesterday that had been yelling out a lot, the Harper, come dragging in this old man. Hororin will recognize him from yesterday. This old man is, I would say, 60 to 70 years old, human. His hair looks like Doc from Back to the Future, And he absolutely butt naked. He not wearing any clothes.
Oh no.
Well, someone seemed to had a joyful evening.
Ah, karma.
Celeste, she just turns around. She's
He does not care that he's naked. He's just like, it's so hot. Why are we in the sun? It's hot. And then you see a few more people come through with like bags and boxes of like stuff. Like stuff. Like, you ever seen one of those movies where somebody who's traveling, who is well-to-do, has like 10 bags for
Piled
2
up.
days? He's got like 10 bags, like boxes and stuff. And, because he's like, that is not all going to fit in the thing. I told you, you get two containers. Oh, you have to find a way. I need my things. We'll tie them on the top or something. They're my books and my doodads and trinkets. So, yeah. And he kind of looks at you guys. Oh, hi! I remember you from yesterday. Who are the rest of these? Who are these?
Well, can we go?
Yep, time to go.
Tom does not care. Kazim is like,
So you got 5 minutes to decide on what 2 things you're taking, or we'll pick for you.
no, they go. They go.
No.
Look, they're books. I have a library.
You realize that you are given a set amount of weight because what animals are pulling the cart.
Camels.
Camels can only carry X amount of weight for X amount of time. If you go over that, they're traveling slower. It's going to take longer. You're going to be stuck out in the middle of the desert longer. We're going to get attacked by bandits, scorpions, death, sandstorms.
Persuasion check.
Persuasion. How about a deception?
No. Persuasion.
For everyone?
Cause you're right though.
Well, what is that? Oh, because I rolled a 1. Okay.
Oh,
Why did
yeah.
I roll 2?
You did very well. Oh, totally off topic, not what I meant to do. Celeste, you have a folder in the actor's thing that says, wait for it. It says, wild shape. Them's all your wild shapes.
Where's that?
It's your folder inside the actors, which is the three people.
Oh.
Yeah. Them's your wild shapes. I have shit for charisma, so. Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's bad. Anyway.
You roll worse than me.
Yeah. Sadly. He says fine. And he proceeds to cast a spell, just like Celeste is a caster and Hororin
Me.
is a caster, yeah. He casts the spell with barely any of the normal things that you would normally require for casting a spell. Like, he just kind of waves his shit around and mumbles some words, and you you see this this. I can't remember the word of the spell now. It's the one where it's not.
Wait, you gotta finish your sentence.
I know. Where he like opens the demi plane. That's it. A demi plane. Yeah. And he just kind of like.
How? Okay. Hold the fuck on. Okay. Hold on. You can cast that with such ease. Why are you in a caravan? You could literally portal yourself. Why are we taking risk when you could just not be lazy and walk through a portal?
But then I wouldn't see all the beauty of the world.
And yet again, I'm going to state the simple fact. If you can do that with such ease, why don't you just start walking? You have nothing to fear.
Kazim pulls you aside. I realize that it seems silly, but you're not supposed to guard him per se. You're supposed to make sure he makes it from point A to point B.
So when you said babysitting, you were being serious. As in literally babysitting.
We don't like to. Yes. Yes. Yes.
We got screwed.
5 gold is not enough. I'm going to tell you that right now. He could simply, and 30 feet away, and we have to run to catch his ass. Because he saw something sparkly. Every 10 fucking feet.
Yeah.
We could. Okay. The friend wanted 5 gold a day. I mean, we could do that. We just
7 gold a day.
a day. Okay. You know what? I will agree to it.
7 gold a day.
I don't have time to find anybody else.
Okay. And this is supposed to be a 10-day travel, right?
20 days.
20 days.
20 days? Okay.
Money.
For every day over, it increases to 20 gold a day, because that means he has taken us into the shit fields of death.
If it's his fault.
Trust me, it's going to be his fault.
Do you guys not like the premise of the starting adventure?
Oh god, yeah. And I'm going to iterate this. If we make it to, oh god, what's that place called again? Kepler?
Calstar.
Keltar. Okay, Keltar. And he's not with us, but there's barely any surviving members. We're walking in bloodied and broken. You quadruple the pay, no questions asked.
Well, okay, but nobody in Calishan is going to, give you a... He's a national treasure. He's the head librarian.
Yes, well, that national treasure seemed to have spontaneously found himself in a lich's lair that literally we barely survived.
Oh, well, okay.
Wait,
okay.
when did we barely survive that?
He's making shit up.
She'll walk over to the guy and be like, "Hello, sir. My name's Penis. I mean Celeste."
Oh! I'm Usman! Usman!
What the heck? Where did that come from?
He's naked!
His dangly bits are still dangling.
Hello, sir.
I'm Usman Adam.
meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Such a pleasure.
So, are we ready to go?
We are just waiting for you.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's go.
So he gets into the carriage and he sits down and he's like, oh, this seat is so itchy. Why is it so itchy? And then he realizes he has no clothes on. Where did my clothes go?
I don't know. They were just right there.
I think you put him in the demi-plane.
Oh, okay.
I think you did.
Oh, well, let me. Maybe I should keep a bag out. That would probably be the best thing. And I mean, it's still open. He just goes over and opens the door.
As long as he gets a little less free willy, I don't care.
And he puts his robes on. The same robes from yesterday. Again, same robes from yesterday.
So, are those your favorite robes?
I don't really have favorite robes. They're just the ones that they're comfortable.
You don't
Right,
have favorite
right.
robes? You and I have favorite things. Oh, you got favorite books instead of other stuff, don't you?
Well, of course. Why? I mean, it's got the perfect amount of ink on the pages, and the typeface is just the right size, and it's the margins have been written in just beautifully, just like a beautiful picture.
But you were all about that printing. What was that? You were saying something in that scroll shop the other day.
Oh yeah.
The
Well,
faster way of copying.
the library for the ZZ there. You know what? I'm gonna make a game that's set in the United States just so I could say all the names.
Yeah.
Just because. Okay. Yeah. Well, we've been around for thousands of years, and you know, books they cost a lot of money because we have to hand copy each book. But there was a gentleman that invented a printing press, and he brought it, and we just had our celebration. That's why I was here to see the Rasha about the availability of our books now, because we have copied 80% of the books in the library now. It took us 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only 2 years?
Is that? Well, we have more than one printing press. But yeah. So.
Oh, so how does that work? You just press the book and it makes another one?
I don't know. That's not
That's
mine.
above his pay grade.
That's how it is.
You don't know? I mean, you glorify it. You don't even know how to.
It's mechanical. I mean, I saw it happen. I could tell you what he did. I mean, he took some things with this like page, and he put some ink on it, and it whoop on the book, and then a whoop, and things happened. And then they bound it.
Mechanical like a Warforged?
The fuck?
Yeah, like that, but in a bigger, like a boxy thing. It was fascinating.
Wow.
I'm not. I would probably lose a finger, so they didn't let me near it.
Oh.
I haven't been out of the library in 20 years, but I had to go to talk to the Raja. It's been so exciting. So exciting.
Where is this library at?
For Zirzi. For Aziz. I'm gonna get the word. Because,
That's how it is.
yeah.
Well, what town is it in? Was I was asking.
Fraziz! Why why you gotta be like that.
Where the hell is that? I don't see no town named that, but okay.
It's not on the map.
Oh. It's a secret black site, gotcha.
No. So I'm opening the map so I can tell you exactly where it is. In fact, I can put this map on there, but it's so big and it's yeah, you're not gonna really be able to see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, it's in map making. You have to scroll way the fuck in. It's very detailed though, and I like this map. It is Faeressar. Faeressar. Like, this is the whole map of Faerun. This, I found this, this gentleman that made this map is, doing a smaller maps for the whole of the thing, and like, it's detailed. I love it.
Did you share the map with us?
Yeah, I just showed it in, did you not get it?
Yes. Holy shit.
That is the whole of the Forgotten Realms. And
Yeah,
it's
insane.
very much detailed in the towns.
Oh my god.
And
we're that little itty bitty desert over here.
yes, that's where you are.
Oh my god.
Right. Let's
Yeah.
go to the big desert, to the right. So much bigger.
Yeah.
But you guys are actually going to meet me. Zoom in to the here. Faeressar is like right up here. Oh, let me get the dots.
How do you zoom in?
For that, you don't. You have to open it in a
Okay.
separate program.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Before we get too off the sidetrack, let's go ahead and go back
Yeah.
to.
the Library of Faeressar. Again, this is not a. I want anybody who's viewing this to understand this is not technically Forgotten Realms lore. This is a homebrew campaign, so I'm using the Forgotten Realms as my base with mostly the lore from Forgotten Realms, and then I add my own shit because why not?
Can't be tamed.
Flavor.
Yes. Alright, so yes, that's the library that he is from. It's actually north of Keltar. Alrighty, so we're ready to go. I have so many things open. Alright, so we're heading out. Are you guys going to ride in the wagon with him or in the carriage with him, or are you guys going to separate?
Oh, that was something I was actually going to pick up from the bazaar that I totally forgot I was going to get.
Okay.
Celeste will ride with him.
Okay, in the carriage.
Yeah.
In the carriage, okay. What were you going to pick up from the thingy?
So, like, the miniature gazebo?
Gazebo?
Yeah, you know, like, so, Imagine the guys riding on elephants. They're in the like cushiony seats, and they got the little canopy overhead, like the partial gazebo.
Yes, I don't think that's called a gazebo.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
A litter? No. What would you ride if you were like a queen being carried on that?
Yeah, I don't know what the thing's called.
A howdah. A howdah.
Yeah, I was gonna get a little miniature one, like halfling sized.
For a camel?
No, I was gonna put it on top of one of the carriages.
The carriages?
Yeah, I'm right on top.
Yeah, I don't have time for that. I thought maybe if it was a quick thing you'd have time to know. So, Doctor, where are you going on the thing? Are you going in the carriage with Uzman and Celeste, or are you going outside the carriage?
With him.
In the
with him.
carriage. Okay.
Yeah.
Hobro Ren, since you can't ride the howdah, I can get that name, but not the rest of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna go inside too.
Inside the carriage. Okay. Why do you sound so put out? Like,
Because now I don't get to see the beautiful desert.
it's open. I said it's a
was
gauzy
the window.
fabric.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Do not encourage the old man to go visiting the desert, okay?
Well, no, it's one of them halfling things, you know. I gotta be higher up than everybody.
Where did that come from?
It's a halfling thing.
I think
Like,
it's a beauty
legitimately.
thing.
Okay. So as you guys are going, you get a little bit out of the city. Just like an hour, maybe two. It's basically over desert. You see the city in the back, but you start to notice some movement in the desert, like not like on top.
Suspicious.
On top of the sand, under the sand, like.
Oh, God damn it.
No shit.
Okay. Anyway, so as I was saying, you notice like it undulates, like it, and it's not in one spot. Like it, like you see all wide open. Like you see it like a little bit over there, and maybe like way over there, and like way over there. All in different locations, all around you. Like, are you just gonna watch that, or are you gonna ask somebody about it?
Can I make a check to see if I would know what kind of things could do that, like survival or anything?
Yeah, absolutely.
I will assist you in that.
Are you proficient in survival?
How many things I can. Yes, I am.
Okay.
So 20, so I don't know. No, already got a 17.
Okay. So, I mean, it looks like a large cylindrical creature is undulating under the sand. Not all of them are the same
Fucking world.
size. Usman watches you guys fascinated as you guys are fascinated with the worms. Like, what are you looking at? What are you seeing?
I think I'm lagging.
Okay.
Because your voice keeps cutting out.
Yeah, are you hearing me better now?
No.
No? Okay. Well, hold on, Mr. Streamers. Let me pause the thing. All right. So, like Uzman notices you noticing this, and it's like, what's cool? What's out there?
Nothing.
Oh. Okay. That's boring.
Right, so let's just go back inside.
You guys are so angry. Oh. Okay, so as you travel through most of the day, you see these movements off in the desert, off in the distance. I mean, it's not anything. Like, by the time mid morning comes around, you've seen it a million times. You know. Lunchtime comes around. You, of course, have your very nice person that you have to watch. Do you do anything specific to, guard him, watch him, or you guys just, it's lunch?
Well, I do keep an eye on it. Definitely.
You definitely keep an eye on him. That's probably a good idea. So he kind of like eats lunch, and then he kind of like he's eating, and he keeps staring off into the distance. Not at the sandworms, by the way, not the sandworms, but like at these plants, just like about 50 feet from the caravan, and like mid-bite, he stops, he puts his food down, and he just kind of starts wandering towards the plants with his little book in his hand. Just like a dead-eye stare at these plants.
I immediately set down my food and start following. The fuckings weekend.
So he goes up to the plants, and he starts like looking at them, studying the different things about them, and drawing little pictures. And you guys got like 30 minutes for lunch. He literally ate for like 2 minutes, and then for the rest of the 30 minutes, he's literally going to be playing with these plants, studying, doing, all of these things. And the caravan master, Eichheld, he yells out, "Time to go! Get back in your shit! Let's go!"
Whoop, whoop, let's go.
Uzman pays absolutely not a goddamn bit of attention.
Well, I'm gonna get his attention.
And then how do you plan on doing that?
So he's sitting there poking and prodding at the plants.
Yeah, and then like copying the leaves in his little book.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till he's not drawing in his book and he's ready to poke the plant again, and I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder.
What? It's fascinating. It's got.
Time to go.
The plant.
Time to go.
It'll be here the next time you come by.
But it might not.
But it might be.
Well, I don't know. I'll tell you, it's the caravan's moving. We gotta go.
But I
Does
won't be.
Celeste recognize what kind of plant it is?
Why you gotta do shit like that to me, Celeste? It is a very average found desert coral plant. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, basically. Like,
The carrot.
but he sees something special about it. Do
It might be.
you do anything special to? I mean, you just tell him to get back in the wagon.
We can pick the plant.
Well, if he's not gonna make any move to do it because he's too distracted by the pretty plant thing, I'll be like, listen, you don't start walking away, I'm gonna start stomping on it.
Why would you
I don't wanna do
destroy
that, 'cause it's
such
pointless.
beautiful representation of the species? It's got the purple leaves and the...
Let's bring it back with us.
We could do that. Yes, we could do that. Well, grab it.
You grab carefully, very carefully.
Okay. Yeah. He's quite happy, and then he goes back to the wagon, and he just, while she's holding the plant, he's drawing the pretty little, you know, herbology picture of the plant. And did you get the roots?
Yes.
Okay. He gives you a lollipop.
Damn.
He's like, "Oh, you got the roots!" And he reaches into his robes that have absolutely no pockets, but it looks like it has pockets because, like, he sticks his hand in his fucking pocket and pulls out a lollipop. Just for you, Celeste.
She's a druid. She'll want to replant it.
And she, and he just continues to draw, and the roots, and the whole gosh darn kid and caboodle. Okay, then we can continue on our journey through the day. That was our encounter today. Wasn't it nice? Alright.
Super nice.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. So, we have our bed rolls. How are you guys planning on sleeping?
I don't.
Shut up, you. Do you have that already at level 5?
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of my, Eldritch
Yeah,
invocations.
Yeah.
Oh, you took the invocation.
Yeah, aspect of the moon.
I say like we box him in, make it where he gets up. Somebody will fill it.
Okay. Okay. So absolutely, he does that. Why did you get the floating disc spell if you have it as an invocation?
I don't know. I think it fucked up on the transfer. Cause it's so the floating disc. I don't remember where I got it from. Honestly, it's been so long since I created the character. So I got it from
Your
my book of
invocation.
ancient secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's. I think it's just on there twice.
Oh, okay. I was just like, why? Anyway, I'm just being nosy on my
Yeah, because
player's
looking
character
at it,
sheet.
looking at it on D&D Beyond, it's yeah,
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, it's weird. All right.
yeah,
Anyway,
it's just on there twice.
so
Oh, I did. Oh well, fuck. I didn't even notice I did that. I apparently have purify food and drink twice. Actually, I get it from my innkeeper's magic and from my pact of the toe.
Damn.
good job.
Huh.
Okay, so you guys plan on like sleeping around the old dude. There's 3 of you, and then the old dude. So like, there is one way that like he could escape if he tries to.
We could just try and.
He can't escape because I'm awake the whole fucking night.
He's gonna sit there. Okay, no, about midnight, I would say. He gets up and starts wandering off.
Where you going?
I got to go to the bathroom.
Nose goes.
Alright,
Yeah.
and I start
What?
following him.
Why are you following me? I have to go to the bathroom.
Bathroom is right here.
I'm tasked with keeping you safe, so
You know, it's a
That's what I do.
desert. It's
We
like a
are
big
going.
cat toilet. Just do it right here.
That's gross. You at least do it a little ways away from camp, so you don't, bring in predators and stuff. and smells. So he goes a little ways away. He urinates, goes to the bathroom, and then he starts coming back. And presumably there are guards on rotation and watch, or at least somebody's on some, watch. And their bedroll is right out there. And he just kind of starts laying down in this empty bedroll.
That's not where you sleep.
What? Yeah, it's bed.
No, we're over here. Come on.
Bed.
No, come on.
Just go.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. He lets you drag him off to the area. Alrighty. So that night goes by quite well. So on the third day of travel, the skies start to darken. The wind starts to pick up a little bit. The weather starts to get a little bit crazier. You hear down the line of, the 13 wagons, sandstorm, and like all of the drivers basically just pull to a stop. The second in command comes up, Agral. He comes up. He says, "Okay, listen, you guys. This carriage is not made for sandstorms, but the other ones are. So we might need you guys to prepare to help us with the wagons. But we have tarps for the camels and tarps for the wagons, not the carriage." So we need to get everybody over and under cover. It's a thing. It happens occasionally. We're fine. We just need to throw our stuff around it. Okay. So the whole wagon train starts to get industriously moving. Like you've seen them move slowly.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lagging because it says I have no internet service.
Damn you.
Thankfully, I haven't lost that because our stream would stop and then I have to start again. And when I put it on YouTube, I have to combine the videos and that's a drama thing.
Yeah, so my Wi-Fi my Wi-Fi's out, and I have 0 bars on my 4G. Oh, there it is. It's back.
I can hear you fine. Right? You're fine.
No,
But you can't hear us.
nope. It's back to 0 again. Oh my god. It's really choppy.
Okay. Well, do you hear what I'm saying, though? About the
Kind of.
sandstorm? I will attempt...
I know there's a sandstorm coming.
Sandstorm.
And we gotta help set everything up.
Okay, yeah. So are you guys going to help with the sandstorm?
Yeah, absolutely.
If they're helping,
Okay. Okay. Dawn, are you helping?
Who's gonna keep an eye on Haradrim over here?
You.
Haradrim. That's exactly.
Okay, I'm going to babysit Haradrim while they help.
You're going to babysit Haradrim. Man, I was waiting for one of you to not pay attention.
You will never have that moment.
Okay. So, all you gotta do is basically tarp the camels are not upset about this. They've done this a million times. You just throw the tarp over the camels, you throw the tarp over the wagons, and then everybody else is going under wagons where the tarps are. Not the camels. Don't go under the camels. I mean, you could, I guess, if you wanted to. I wouldn't do that if I were you. But you go under the wagon, just sit out the sandstorm. So as you prepare, I do have to do I have to try and get away from you, Dawn. So it would be
I have the observant feat, so fucking good luck.
whatever. I can try.
Because, I mean, my eyesight is not going to everybody else. I am literally watching him. So unless he poofs into a cloud of smoke and then I raise the alarm.
Your passive perception is, yeah.
I'm staring right at you. You can't stealth away from me.
I can
Like-
try. I almost beat your passive perception, damn it.
My passive perception is 16. You did beat it. But
No,
I'm staring right at you.
you get a +5 because you're being very. You get a +5. I almost beat it. Almost. Like I start to wander off, and then you're like, no.
No, get back over here.
Get
Where you
back
going?
over
No.
here. Okay, so all the things, you know, you get all your stuff set up. By the way, has it been playing music this whole time? I don't know. I think my sound is off.
I don't know. I'm not plugged into the computer, so I have no idea.
Okay. Well, you know, and the sandstorm lasts about an hour and a half. You know, it just comes through and blows. The tarps are very well weighed, very well prepared. Like, the caravan has got this shit under control. You do observe as you come out of the sandstorm and the fresh sand that gets all movey. You do notice that the desert is undulating a bit more than typical. You know, there's more bubbles and moving. Just,
Yeah, dang it.
you know, it's just a little bit of undulation. You know, like a feeding frenzy after rain. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Okay. So you continue on with your day. You get another little bit. You have a quiet night. Are you guys doing the exact same thing with the sleeping bags as you did last time?
100%.
100%. That's a good plan. Today,
This motherfucker think he's gonna sneak away from me. He's got another thing coming.
today, he starts to eat his dinner. He's reading a book, utterly fascinated, and like you guys hand him his dinner, and he grabs a hold of the dinner with his feet.
Damn. Wow. That's disgusting.
And then he uses his other feet and starts to like eat while reading.
Celeste said that.
I'm actually impressed. He knows the halfling secret maneuver.
Right? He just like, and as he just keeps getting fed from his feet. Okay. So, on the fourth day, as dawn approaches, you go about your typical day. I'm assuming everybody's just sitting in the wagon with this guy, bored to tears, probably bored. He'll offer you books if you guys want to read a book. He's got a whole mini library in my plane. He will allow you guys to borrow his books.
I have no idea what you're saying.
I said the fourth day dawns. You guys, you know, you still not hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, apparently Dawn
It's
doesn't
choppy
hear
and
me.
robotic.
Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? No, he definitely doesn't hear me
And
now.
my whole thing just refreshed.
Do you hear me now?
Hear you now.
I heard you at first. Now I don't.
I hear you.
Yeah, like I don't know what's up with it, but like I keep losing cell reception. Bad.
Okay, well, let me do this last little bit and then we're gonna stop early for the night because apparently the DM is having technical Wi-Fi internet issues. So, on the 4th day, dawn's bright and early. About 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon as you're traveling along, you hear the call again. Sandstorm! But this time, instead of just being a tried and true sandstorm down the line, you hear the person say sandstorm, and then the person behind him say sandstorm, but then you hear the mumbles from like all up and down the line. What the fuck? We just had one yesterday. This is not normal. What's going on? Like, why?
What's going on?
So, the lead guy starts going down the line. There's a big sandstorm. It's coming, rather fast. We need to get prepared. It's not typical to have a sandstorm 2 days in a row. Like, they're usually a couple weeks apart. It's not normal. I don't understand what's going on. So
Can I make survival or something?
Okay, I'm gonna have to connect on and not have any video because I really can't.
okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right.
Celeste is proficient in.
I heard Celeste is proficient in, and then your mouth kept moving, but I didn't hear shit.
In nature, would you be able to tell what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. You can both do a nature check and a survival check, if you would like to.
Dang it.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Our cameras are all messed up. But that's okay. Both your nature and your survival check come out to the same way. Most sandstorms are a basic air and cold air, hot air movement, and it picks up sand as it goes along. It's just like a rainstorm, but it's basically sand but it's close to the earth rather than in the air with clouds. It's sand, it's air, it's fast moving. It just comes through, it blows away. They typically don't happen continuously in an area. There's not that much buildup of air pressures to cause them in a typically within a day or two together. No matter how much movies tries to tell us that. It's just not how it happens.
I know what's going on. We're fighting the mummy. I broke the game. I win.
You are in fact not fighting the
Probably.
mummy. But that was a good try. I think. Okay, Celeste is back. Celeste, you don't have to have video if you're having issues too. You can turn your video off, that's fine. I don't know if you heard me.
Unfortunate.
Everybody's having problems today.
I don't know what's going on. I'm sitting here looking at my phone. I literally goes 4 bars, 0 bars.
You're broken?
It's weird.
Okay. She just left. Okay. Don't turn your video on. Don't turn your video on. It's fine. Or did she already turn the video on?
It's too late.
I can't hear her.
I know, I can't hear her either.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you
Yes.
now. Don't worry about your video, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, now that Dawn's gone, it's my turn for my internet to fuck up.
Right? Like,
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently. Okay, so
I can't. Anybody?
you can't hear us?
Goddamn.
We can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. Technical difficulties.
Oh boy.
Okay. So yeah, it's not typical to have two sandstorms back to back. But the merchant caravan has everything prepared. Has the tarps with the camels and the everything getting together. Do you guys do anything different this time?
Same procedure.
Okay.
Big.
You're gonna go
Except
under.
with all of it, except with like all those guys escapists everywhere, I'm giving an even greater eye on.
Okay. Are
Yeah, I
you?
will actually help him since they seem to know what they're doing and have everything set up easily. I think I will also keep rather an eye on our friend.
Okay. So are you guys just gonna go under the wagons, or are you gonna like watch the abnormal sandstorm? Just gonna go under the wagons to prepare.
Because I'm watching him, I'm not watching the sandstorm.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
just.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure I probably could maybe see something in the sandstorm if I paid attention, but that's not my job.
Okay. Absolutely. So, the sandstorm starts coming up like horribly bad, like whooshing like it did yesterday. But as it gets closer, and you can't see, and you probably didn't really see yesterday because you were under the wagons and under everything, you didn't see what was going on. But like the whooshing of the wind as it got closer, like you can kind of time it. You know, it's about 10 minutes away. It's about 5 minutes away. It's about a minute away. When it's about 10 to 15 minutes away from you, your perception, you guys have pretty good passive perception. Fuck off, doctor.
No, I only have 19.
I only have 19.
I forget how to tell our passive.
I don't know if it shows up for you, but I mouse over and it tells me your token. But you can go to your character sheet
Go
and
down to perception, and it'll tell you your plus whatever bonus,
Uh-huh.
and then the number in parentheses is your passive.
14. Okay, gotcha.
yeah.
And that goes for like all the numbers in parentheses. Those are all your passive and all those.
Okay.
Okay.
So Hororin and Doc, you start to notice the wind about 30 minutes out. Instead of just like regular wind and noises like that, you hear these terrible screeches, like absolutely in pain screeches of some kind of thing in pain. And
Like a camel getting mauled to death, or some unknown entity.
some unknown entity. You also hear like thumps. Like a sandstorm is very loud and concussive in your ear, but like you hear like smacks on that. But it's not like smacks on, like again, like I said, it's about 20 to 30 minutes out from you. So like the wind hasn't quite hit you yet.
Okay, would it be too loud to hear me if I yelled?
From where you are to another wagon,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out and, grab hold of the maze so that he looks at me.
Yeah.
Basically, we need to tell them to be ready for anything. Possible attack. I'm hoping you got like a message or something.
Do I have message? That seems so
Can I?
mundane. I do not have message or sending.
Do you have thaumaturgy? That only increases the sound of your voice.
I have.
Would they be? I have Druidcraft. Would I be able to light and unlight a light frequently enough to Send an SOS out, or
I mean, they're all hidden under the wagons. So,
Okay.
like, I mean, just like you are. The mage has prestidigitation.
So do I.
I can your voice, my thaumaturgy, your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute.
That right there.
Okay.
I'ma do that.
Okay. Alrighty. Cool. What are you
And just-
saying in thaumaturgy?
Possible hostile.
You know what?
You ready?
Incoming.
Coming.
Okay, so as I said, like you guys are directly in the middle of the caravan, so you have six merchant wagons on all sides of you. You know, or not all sides, but in front and behind you. So about 5 minutes from where the storm, the main storm is going to hit you. Like you have winds right now, you have the sounds, but you don't really have the sand quite yet hitting you. About 5.
Like it's in the air, but it's
Yeah, it hasn't, like, the
Yeah.
big part hasn't hit you. About 5 minutes before it's gonna hit you, you hear the absolute fucking terror of a camel scream. Like, the sounds of camels are like, they don't make that many noises, but this motherfucker is screaming. And you hear this big thumping crash. Like, and then you hear, like, 4 to 5 seconds later, like, almost right next to you, you hear this big ol' boom, as presumably a wagon that was at the front hit the ground next to you. And that's where we're gonna end it today, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
the words of doom.
Right?
Rule the world.
That's all I was thinking. The big scary mouth worm.
Okay, yeah.